world. It is time for the Saturday session here. We're going to play some more Keens too, at least to start. So that's the plan. Hope you're having a good Saturday out there. Let's see what we got today. Uh-oh. We've got an issue. Okay, it worked. It worked itself out. Nice when that happens. Rare, but very nice when it does happen. What's up, Kells? Shout out to Kells. Okay. What's up, Super Trucker J? Hello, Fernando. Ready for some Mario Maker 2? What's up, K. Baronsky? How's your Saturday going, chat? How's the Saturday going out there? What's going on, Jeff, Alex, and Eric? What's going on, John? Had the Burger King Whopper. Nice choice, John. You get those mozzarella fries? I think that's my favorite fast food item of all time. Burger King mozzarella fries. Not a sponsor, but you should be. I genuinely mean that. What's up, Kyle with an A? Went to bed at 8 a.m. Don't know why I'm up. Fair enough. Almost 900. There you go, Eric. What's up, Erica G? Happy Saturday. The one and only Erica G. Quickly making a name for herself in the Mario world. Blazing through the levels here. Alright, that's going to have to work. That'll have to be good enough. Good enough for Granddad. Alright, alright. Thanks for the follow, Jarek. What's up, Lawrence and Jeremiah? Big shout out to Lawrence and Jeremiah. What's up, Vicky? Good afternoon, David. Hey, Brandon. Nice to see the crew. Hope you're having a good Saturday out there. My friends, I hope it's going well for you. From the bottom of my heart, that's my hope for you. Did that work? That did work. All right, we're just about ready to get this party started here. Just about ready. What's up, Cameron? Shout out to the lurkers. Lurk away. Now let's work away. Let's work on some awesome levels. What's up, Brian? Happy Saturday to you, buddy. Okay, and that one never works anymore. It's okay. I doubt it makes any difference. The numbers seem pretty steady and low. So I'm not going to worry about it too much. Okay, chat. Well, here we go. Let's get into it. We've got the erosion, explosion, commotion. Or commotion. Team Fantastic. JC the Champ, one of the best in the world with the world record. Let's see if we can join him on the clear list. Hit that like button and let's get started. What's up, Double Star? You got notifications today. Okay, good. Yesterday you didn't. But there we go. Okay, made it look like you were live then. Okay, fair enough. Thanks for the update, Double Star. You're amazing. Everybody check out the one and only Double Star Mom 35. That's not what you do. The spring comes down to hit it, and then I have to hit it on the left side on the way up in the jump, and then again when I get to the blue platform. Almost. And then I have to Z-jump off of it. Okay, this is serious business. Maybe, no, I can't get ahead of it. So I have to stay left until the last possible second. Oh, buddy. This is so cool. I'm jumping up and over to the red. Okay, this is awesome. This is a great level. Ooh, that was close. Uh-oh! Can't do that. Have I played Stardew Valley? No, I had a few people let me tell her to try it out. What's up, Toya? What do we know about Stardew Valley out there, chat? Should it be a Switch It Up Sunday pick sometime? I think of it in that same genre as, like, Animal Crossing. Oh, my gosh. Wow, that was cool. Oh, I got it. And then another Z. Okay, this is amazing. What's up, Misha? Oops, I didn't mean to pause. I don't think I've ever done that. Oh, no! Too late. Kids want me to play. They would love watching you, but it feels like doing chores digitally, and I don't even like to do them in real life. Okay, that's fair. Sounds like it's at least worth a shot. In that cozy game genre. Good gracious, Patty Boy, you almost got it. Haven't played it, but you've had some suggested to you a lot, like Story of Seasons and Harvest Moon. There it is. That's like the cozy game classics. That's almost like its own genre of streaming, is the cozy games. But I gotta imagine Animal Crossing is #1 on that list. But I don't actually know that to be true. Here we go. I only have one key. I have 2 keys. I stand corrected. Okay, now what are we doing? Good attempt. Awesome level. Love to see me play Celeste. That's right. Might be worth to give Hollow Knight a try. It's Silksong coming out this year. Okay. A lot of hype with Silksong. That's a good point. Yeah, and I already have Celeste. Seems very casual. You can spend hundreds of hours playing. There you go. I don't think you like it. It's a lot of reading to do, and no, you like more fast-paced. That's definitely true. That is my preference. I'd have to go into it with a whole different mindset. I'd have to go into it super relaxed. What's up, Tim? Long time no see. Good to see you. It's been a while. Glad to be here. Glad to have you here, Tim. Shout out to you, buddy. We're just talking about cozy games. Do you have any experience playing cozy games? That's not what I wanted. I'm hitting that one to the right. When does the Switch 2 come out? June 5th, James. Love to see you try Animal Crossing. I can picture some fun comments you'd make. There we go. Maybe that's what Super Pat World is missing. Maybe I'm just missing a little. Wow, this is amazing. The rest of your family plays Stardew Valley together. I like to pretend to be mad at my husband for his Stardew Valley wife. What's up, Syph? How you doing? How you doing? Hope your Saturday's going all right out there. Mine has not exactly gone according to plan, but that's okay. I just have to wait. I have to be a little more patient. You know, that is an interesting topic and dynamic. That, oh gosh, as we go into the future, we got the checkpoint game of films exactly. Well, here's what I'm trying to say. Let me just get to the point rather than describe the point. Something I'm guilty of doing often. Right now, there are definitely people out there that get genuinely jealous about video game husbands, wives, girlfriends, boyfriends, all the above, right? That's a thing. So I have to imagine, as time goes on and as AI grows, oh no, that dynamic, the opportunity for that sort of, not gray area might be a stretch, but that sort of, or maybe here's a different way to express it. As of now, well, that's not a great way to say it either. I just wouldn't be surprised if there are more and more opportunities to get jealous of a computer-like companion. There we go. I think that's the one-sentence version of what I'm trying to say. Whoa! and I keep missing that up pipe. Because some people really do get a little bent out of shape about that. And it is, I guess it just depends on your, just depends on everything, I guess. But it is an interesting, it's interesting to me. But let the record show, Double Star Mom's comment was that she pretends to get upset about her husband's Stardew Valley wife. That was what started this. There you go, Patty boy. There you go. Couple one-ups to go. You already... No! I almost went a little too far there. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful level. What's up, Antoine? Nice to see you over on YouTube. Thanks, Double Star. There we go. Thanks, David, Eric, and Toya. All right, that was the first level I uploaded to this account back in 2022. Super Trucker Jason, did I tell you about the results? Yeah, you mentioned yesterday that you got the results and it was pretty major. It wasn't necessarily good news, but it was at least answers, and that you were getting mentally and emotionally prepared to take it all on. Thanks, Godfrey and Misha. It's so real, though. I had an ex who would get annoyed when I talk about my game crushes. Okay, perfect. There you go. You know what I'm talking about, Erica. There we go, Steven. And see, that's probably a better way to describe it. Oh, my gosh. This is crazy. Probably the most common version. How now, Brown Cow? I haven't heard that in a million years. All the world's a dream. But you know the main thing, advanced stage cirrhosis of the liver. I'm so sorry, Super Trucker J. Again, super nerve-wracking waiting for answers, trying to figure it out. You've been going back and forth with the doctor for a long time. So the silver lining is having an answer and being able to move forward, but obviously very difficult. I'm definitely going to be praying for you, Super Trucker J, and I'm believing. I'm believing in the best outcome possible. Godfrey's AI companion is Microsoft Copilot. Also use Meta AI. Meta AI, Copilot, and I are working on a Disney story. Nice. There you go. That's pretty cool. Mariano! Big shout out to Maldi78 the Great. MAALDI78. Check him out. Twitch, YouTube, TikTok. He's amazing. He's a real deal shell player. Much better than me when it comes to Kaizo. No question in my mind. Shout out to Maldi. Shout out to Maldi. But yeah, what I was getting at is the idea that, like, a celebrity crush for some people feels very harmless. For other people, does not rub them the right way. Oh, no! Okay, I get the ending now. Riding the car with Bob, hear your voice. There it is, Steven. Shout out to your mama. Shout out to your mama. Treat your moms good out there, people. Your mom gave up a lot for you and loves you deeply. Oh, that worked. That didn't work, actually. What's up, Vanna Gaming? Oh, yeah, then he plays on the keyboard. Super Trucker J's bringing up that Maldi will oftentimes play on a keyboard. I can't do it with a controller. Maldi's over here doing it on a keyboard. Now, in like an FPS, keyboard and mouse is an advantage over a controller. But I feel like with Kaizo... There we go. Although, they do say that the, you know that control, the hitbox? A lot of people use for Kaizo ROM hacks, like my boy, that's not right. My boy... What is he now? He was Kaizo Superstream. I've known him as a couple different names. Double Star would... Super Dave, thank you. You knew where I was going, Super Trucker J. Super Dave is awesome. And he built his own, I believe. I think Mike T. Mikey was using one, too. I could be wrong, though. What's up, Sauce Powder? This is one of my all-time favorite level creators right there. He's unbelievable. Big shout out to you, Sauce Pow. Okay, so I'm supposed to hit that. That's what I failed to... The arrow's telling me to go straight up. I think I understand. Oh, my gosh. Oh, on the right side. Keith Point. There it is, Misha. I want to be on the right side. Like that. So let's see if we'll ever get this point out. It's not even a point. I'm more of just trying to express what I was even talking about. But yeah, something like a celebrity crush for some people doesn't bother them at all. For other people, really not a fan. And so that dynamic, wow, also exists in video games or anime or really any form of media where you have an opportunity to have a crush. Oh! Presents the opportunity for your partner to be a little jealous about it. And so I'm imagining as AI continues and there's more and more opportunity to have companions that aren't real, it'd be interesting to see that dynamic develop. There we go. Already there's a larger number than you'd probably believe using AI as a companion, as a friend, as a therapist, as someone to talk to. Like basically pretending it's a text message. You can just chat with AI as if you're texting someone, and there's a lot of people already doing that. Telling them about their day, telling them about how they're feeling, what's going on, for advice. So, that sets the stage for companionship with something that's not human. There we go. I think I kind of managed to get it out. It's a Black Mirror episode waiting to happen. Up. There you go, Sauce Pal, being a loyal partner. Lady Sauce. Does Lady Sauce have a Twitch? We got Sauce Pal and Lady Sauce. What a combo. Okay. People, have you ever heard of Sauce Powder? Because he's an unbelievable level creator, but he's also a content creator now. So check him out. Check him out. There it is, Super Trucker J. Thanks, Toya, Misha. Wow, this is very cool already. The coin is there. Wow. I'm really enjoying these first couple levels. That's what I failed to do last time. Supposed to do 3 jumps there. I needed to trust. I needed to trust. I also need you to like the stream. Could you do that for me? 3 bounces. There we go. Oh, that's not right. I'm going up to the right. Okay, progress. What's up, Chris? James Mallory, 47, coming through with the hot and the fall. Appreciate you, James. I think I'm early again. No, it worked. There we go. There we don't go. But no buts about it. All right, where do we go? We go here, boom, bow. Then here. Okay, there we go. We don't have a checkpoint, right? I don't think so. Gonna double check right now. There we go. It's top left, top right, bottom left. What's up, Simon? Uh-oh. Oh. No dice. What's up, Ty? Happy Saturday to you. It is Saturday. Okay, now I know. Left, right, right, left. There it is! Okay, gotcha. And then you need the power up if you want to enter the key door, which we do. Yeah, buddy. And now the madness continues. Oh! Okay, so far so good. We probably got a rush here. Yep. Oh! Okay, we're still good. We need this shell. Okay. To the left, then to the right. Oh my gosh, that was so cool. What's up, M? Faustin YT on YouTube. What's up, M? Over on Facebook. What's up, Nat is where it's at. Ty's going to meet your great nephew for the very first time today. Your niece is visiting from Georgia. That's exciting. I bet you'll take lots of pictures there, Ty. That's a very nice day for you. And thank you for the hot Kiwi over on the one and only TikTok. That's not going to fly. That ain't going to do it. People, could you hit the like button? Or just double tap the screen. It's another way to support what we got going on here. I'm laughing because... Never mind. Never mind. Oh, I made the same mistake. I have to be thinking about hitting that on-off switch so that I position myself far enough right to do so. Okay, that's closer. What's up, Justin Sells? Up and coming stream, I'm calling it. One of these days, we're going to see him. Hummus versus cream cheese versus avocado on a bagel. I'm going butter. I'm going for option D. It's not even listed. Butter. In fact, here's an embarrassing thing I'll share with you as a kid. I loved butter on an onion bagel, but I didn't actually, I couldn't stand an excess of butter. So what I would do is butter the bagel, and then I would literally take a paper towel and dab most of it off. That's how picky I was as a kid. So I'm sticking with butter. What do you think, chat? You going hummus, cream cheese, avocado, or butter on a bagel? Do I play Super Mario Bros. Wonder? I was actually just talking in a comment section about bringing that back for a Sunday. Maybe doing like an invisible challenge, do some kind of challenge. So hopefully sooner than later, M. Faustin. Okay, Ty's going cream cheese. I think that's probably the number one answer. An excess of butter? You never heard of such a thing. Fair enough, double star. You dab off as well, Clumsy? Alex going cream cheese. Cream cheese first, butter second. Okay, Super Trucker J. Rodney's going B and C. Fair enough, Rodney. Over on TikTok. There we go. Now we got it right. Oh, we almost got it right. Nat's going cream cheese. The best is dark toasted with butter and peanut butter. Oh my gosh, a double topping. That's like the polar opposite of me. I couldn't even imagine putting two toppings on one thing. Because I'm so excessively plain. Like, at most, I like one additional flavor to whatever the main flavor is. So, like, a pizza that has, like, 15 things on it, definitely not into it, even if I love those 15 things. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I misunderstood. Walnut or strawberry cream cheese? I never even heard of walnut cream cheese. Fernando hasn't tried a bagel with hummus. Prefer mixed berry cream cheese. That sounds good, Chris. A little sweet in there. Had avocado toast recently. It was good. Oh, yeah. Avocado on everything's great, in my opinion. Cream cheese avocado mix. Okay, Rodney, another double down. Interesting, Rodney. That's gonna be real creamy because when I have my salad every day for lunch now, well, Monday through Thursday, that's when the salad bar's open. Monday through Thursday, I have my salad for lunch now. I've been doing it faithfully a couple weeks. Proud of making one positive change. And I have found that by adding 1, 2, then again. Aha! That's what oh my gosh. That was close. That was close. I found by mashing up an avocado and just mixing it in with the salad and the dressing, it almost turns the dressing into creamy dressing. Because creamy dressings, in my opinion, are typically have the best flavor, but they're also typically the least healthy. So that's like a salad dressing hack. Is if you just mush up a ripe avocado, and by mush up, all I do is I just cut it up into small enough pieces that it easily just blends in. One positive could be all it takes to make more. Exactly. Thanks, Nat. Avocado and fresh jalapeno on an everything bagel. Now, there's some flavors for you. Avocado and fresh jalapeno. Wow. On an everything bagel. That's an explosion of flavor, Justin. Any bread sounds good, though. You've cut bread 90% out of your diet. Jan, that ain't easy. Shout out to you. Okay, it's honey walnut. You prefer it on a cinnamon crunch toasted bagel. Ooh, I never had a cinnamon crunch toasted bagel. That sounds right up my alley, because French toast is my favorite bagel. French toast bagel. Ooh, that's pretty great. Asiago bagel's good, too. I was into that for a while, but my ultimate favorite French toast bagel. A little spicy there, Super Trucker J. Thanks, Misha. And thanks for the GG Kiwi. Awesome level, Keens. You are really, really talented. You are incredible. You bring something to this game that makes it really special to me. And if you like any of the levels you see in, make sure you take a screenshot so you can play them too. Boom, ba, boom, 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 boom. Okay, what's up, B-Man? Working through the second run of Marble Run. Much faster second time around. What should I do next for a Kaizo noob? I don't know. Marble Run. Wait, is Marble Run a level? It's much faster second time. I'm working through my second run of Marble Run. At first, I assumed you meant the old NES game, B-Man, but now, based on the follow-up for Kaizo Noob, I'm thinking, a Super Marble Run World! I'd recently played Super Marble Run World. Okay, I totally misread the question. So you're working through it. Have you done Super Bufflin World yet, B-Man? That would be... I'd play both Super Bufflin Worlds next. Would be a great next follow-up. Bagel's got RNG for days. There you go. Feel like you're going crazy, but you're pretty sure... On your Walmart, Elsa, it will let you pre-order another Switch 2, but now you can't do it. That's weird. What's up, Jess? Appreciate seeing you over on the vertical. Avocado, cream cheese, diced vinegar, jalapenos make a great dip. There you go. So, sounds like Rodney and Justin are in the same camp there. Okay. Now Ty wants bagels. I don't blame you. Bagels are pretty great. And here, I have, I could give you at least one of the Bufflin codes. Hold on, let me put that in the chat real quick. Okay, wait, here's the sequel to Super Bufflin World. Here's the sequel. I'm putting it in the Twitch chat for B-Man. That's the sequel. And then the original is... Where are you? But there it is. The second one I'm putting in is regular Bufflin. Okay, does anybody else want that? Here, now that they're here, I'll blast it into the, What's up, Heather? I wrote Burley instead of Bufflin. Hold on. I gotta promote my boy Bufflin when I get the chance. Hold on, we're almost there. Oh, I had the caps on. So hold on. Hang on now. Oh no, it's not working. Come on now. There we go. Okay! Sorry for the hold up. Now I'm just gonna blast it on every chat. So you can all have the codes. There's that one. There it is over there. And there it is over on TikTok. It's everywhere. I just don't have it on X. I don't have access to that chat. What's up, Heather? Nice to see ya. Buffalo could be burly. It's true. No problem, B-Man. If a jalapeno and a stick of butter were Siamese twins, that's us. There you go. Shout out Justin and Rodney. And thanks for the share, Jess. Rodney said put the seed in an avocado mix and it stays fresh longer. Interesting. We're getting tips of the trade here. Tricks of the trade, rather. Not a good start, Pat. All right. Sorry for the interlude. Let's get back down to business here. Oh my gosh, I don't think that's right. Nope, I think it's... Thank you, Clumsy. I think it's like this. No, it's not, because that's only one jump. Oh, I land back there. What's up, Frank? I think it's this. Ah, ha, ha. Now I get it. Oh, and I don't even want to pick that up. Okay, this is nice. Went to GameStop waiting in line. There you go. Excited for the new Mario Kart. I bet, Jeff, you're amazing at Mario Kart. There it is. Where you taking me, buddy? Split the difference. Oh, no! I jumped too high. Okay, this is awesome. This has got a nice little flair to it. Okay, now I got it for real. Close. Oh no! I felt my momentum leave me. I've been abandoned yet again. Ooh. There we go. Oh, too much height. Should have stayed left. Happy Saturday, full of hot creations. Big shout out to Nina. Oops. Keep messing that up. Mexico, but they've been doing the seed trick for years. There you go. Shout out Rodney. Shout out Mexico. Doing it right. I'd say, at this point in my life, avocado is a top 10 favorite food. And I'm telling you, if you mash up that avocado, put it in the salad, whatever dressing you're using turns into a creamy dressing. It's like magic. Oh, I did it again, bro. I have to move quick there. Oh, and I think it's a Z. Have I done any Mario Party Jamboree? I haven't. I haven't done any Mario Party Jamboree. What do you think about Mario Party? Oh, gosh. What do you think about Mario Party Jamboree out there? Avocado goes with everything. It sure does. Always great to see it full of hot. Great artist. She takes commissions of all. She does shoes. She does it all. Oh, I didn't mean to pick that up. I have to press Y after kicking the shell. Like so. I have to try avocado every weekday, mashed with a bit of Frank's hot sauce on top. There you go. There you go. That's very nice. Now, my stomach can't handle even 2% spice. Oh, I guess I got to bring the momentum if I'm going to do it that way. There we go. That was much better. No! I did not split the difference. When you were a kid, avocados grew in trees all over L.A. I'd pick them, sell them on the street for 25 cents each, and then we went to the arcade. That was a Sunday ritual. Can you imagine that? That's like a whole different lifetime. That sounds amazing. That sounds like such a great Saturday. And I also can't imagine getting an avocado for $0.25. That sounds incredible. That's the Z, Pat. And it's showing me I have to Z because there's a spike jump coming back. Full of Heart loves a little pink salt with the avocado. Flipped your eating habits since February. Lost 25 pounds. Congratulations, Jan. Making some healthy choices there. Yeah, I definitely don't want to go to the hospital. I would not want to test fate when it comes to spicy stuff. My stomach is not good. Oh, Patty boy. See, I'm trying, so now I'm doing too much to try to generate the momentum for the following jump. And that's how it's turning out. Okay. Okay. All right. I can't believe it. I just had this. What? You're spicy enough? That's what your stomach's saying? Exactly. I'm already at maximum spice level. Bro, I can't believe how... it's... What's crazy is how, like, near effortlessly that part felt for the first 5 minutes of playing the level. And now, it feels like unless I get it exactly right, I can't get it. It's funny how that happens. Technically progress, because I actually did a spin jump. No! Beef, no carb diet makes losing weight easier? Could be. This is the thing, though. This is part of what excites me about the future of AI being able to assist us with our health. My biggest criticism of the medical approach currently is that we do everything in like a generalized way. Very few things are super specific. That's not a good way to open my point. This is what I'm trying to say. With the help of AI, it will learn everything about you. All of your medical history, your entire family's medical history. You can tell it every last symptom, your heart rate for the past 3 months, we're at a time in history where we have AI developing and we have a means to feed it so much of our own data, especially our health data, our sleep data, our heart data. That stuff is pretty easily tracked with something like an Apple Watch. What's up, Dari? And what that opens the door for is very individualized health advice, which is incredibly valuable and almost inaccessible today. Like back in the day, the irony is, way back in the day, like the town doctor, they had their 100 patients or whatever it may have been. Oh, now I finally took too much time. What did I do different? Different body types respond differently. Well, that's my ultimate point, is that if we all had our own little personalized AI that had been fed our data for a year or two, it's going to start giving you insights into your own health and things that will help or hurt you that no human ever could have put together. And this is what's really crazy, is the longer that would exist, the better and more accurate it would get, because it would have the advantage of all the data put together. So as it's helping you individually, it's also... There we go. Finally, bro. There we go. Okay, we got checkpoint. Oh, I missed the one up. Is that right? Nope. No, it is not. Hey, what's up, Charles? Good to see you. Appreciate your diary. You gotta find the right questions to figure out what you really can and can't eat. You've been in trial and error mode for many years. Heavy on the error. Okay, fair enough. Loaf of bread was 50 cents. Gas was 95 cents a gallon. Life was all about Ninja Turtles and Dodger baseball. This is life in LA. I was lucky to have one of the last pre-internet childhoods. Wouldn't trade it for anything. My bike was like half horse and half Harley. Very poetically put. And I felt so independent even in grade school in the city. Those were the days. There you go, Justin. Thanks for sharing that little memory. Sounds beautiful. And we're making progress, Em and Erica. Dara's doing good. You don't know if you're into soccer. Real Madrid plays against Barcelona soon, so you're ready for that. I know they're like an ultimate rivalry there, right? And doesn't one of the biggest players play for... Well, see, I'm showing just how much I don't know. Unfortunately, I'm like... I'm not... Well, here's the thing. I'm down with sports. I'm just not into them. I feel like a lot of people who aren't into sports go the other way, and they're almost against sports. Like, oh, sports, gross. I'm not like that. And I've watched plenty of sports, hundreds of hours of sports in my life, and used to play volleyball, baseball, football at recess. But ultimately, I don't know that much. The quarterfinals, all right. Always good to see you, Charles. You're waiting in the airport in Honduras, about to board a flight back to the U.S. There you go. Shout out to Charles. Hope you had a good trip. That's what it is. Maybe. I can't do that. I think I have to maybe... You can watch sports you're not passionate about. There you go. That's fair. Oh, I think that was right. Wow. Wow. Can't for me, you survived 17 cerebral strokes in a 48-hour period. That's unbelievable, Rodney. I'm glad you made it, my friend. Don't reset. You have a checkpoint. I just said the other day it's been a long time since I lost a checkpoint that way. Sorry, Chad. Come on, Patty boy. That's it. That's what I need to do. Now we got it. Now we understand. Oh, so I want to be a little further away from the wall when I let go of the shell. That'll fix it. Oh, that was close. That was too. Uh-oh. Well, yeah, I knew that was going to be a close call. People, have you liked the stream yet? No, I keep thinking I'm going back up to the on-off. That's what I'm fighting the urge to do. But I've already activated the on-off. We're out of there. Overcompensated. We should have it now. Should have it now. Almost closer. Technically closer. But see, this is kind of like what I was doing with the first section. I kind of did it relatively easily for a little while. And then all at once, It's like I never did it a single time. Closer. We are making progress. A little bit at a time. All right. We're close. The mistakes we're making are relatively small, so I'll give myself that credit. See, it's not like we're way far off. Left hand doesn't work well enough to play the games. Okay, fair enough, Rodney. Well, that's another exciting part of AI developing alongside robotics is opportunities for accessibility options. There are already some pretty incredible developments in that world, from artificial limbs, and I mean it's just a game changer. Oh no, it's a game changer. Any chance you could turn up the audio on YouTube? No, I can't. Right now, on my end, the audio is exactly the same on every platform. If there's any difference in volume, it's related to the compression of that platform and or the specific settings on your browser. Like within, if you're watching on YouTube, you get a little volume slider. I would first make sure that's not turned down at all. Okay, well, full jump here. Oh, I was ready. Oh, buddy. There you go, Pat. Okay. Gotcha. No, no. I need the shell. Oh, no. I need the spring. I need the spring. All right, all this was fine. Oh. Okay, just a little awkward. Technically progress, we're getting there. Oh, no good. Oh, too much height. Everything's all the way up. That's so strange, Charles. That is very strange. So I guess it's just a YouTube thing. Well, let me ask anyone else that's watching on YouTube. Do you well, there you go. Kiwi's on both. Do you notice any difference in volume there versus anywhere else? Oh no! Too early. Kyle with the 100 stars. Thanks, Kyle. Thanks for the support. You are the superstar leader. The star drop is for you. Okay, Jess is saying that TikTok is always louder for her. All the same for Erica. Interesting. Rodney can hear me just fine. It wouldn't surprise me if TikTok is the most compressed. Now, if I know I keep using this word compressed, that I don't know how familiar you are with it. Compression on audio, what it's doing is it's making the loudest parts of the waveform quieter, and it's making the quietest parts louder. So if you imagine a line like this, like a zigzag, right? The low point being here, the high point being here, it takes all those waves and crushes them down. And as a result, relative to where it started, it then gets expanded out, that's limited. And then you have a block. You just end up with a block of a waveform. So instead of it having dynamic range and getting louder and softer, The goal is to make it so that every part of it sounds the same amount of loud. And so part of the advantage of having that compression is then you can maximize the loudness because everything's more even. So, like, this is part of why growing up in the 90s, the commercials, remember the commercials were always 10 times louder than the show you were watching? That was intentional. They would intentionally overcompress the audio of old not cartoons, commercials, in the hopes of getting your attention and kind of forcing you to listen. But ironically, it just forced people to turn it down most of the time. Okay, when you're on the phone, yes, the volume on YouTube is softer. It tends to be the softest of all the platforms. So there it is. Charles and Kiwi have a similar thing. I've always found that headphones on YouTube are quiet. Regular sound on the phone is fine. Weird. Very strange. That's it, the amplitude. Right, exactly. The peak of the wave. Okay. Kiwi remembers the commercials blasting you off the soda. Off the soda? Off the sofa. I don't have a shell here. I took too long. Sorry, chat. I'm yapping. Almost. And so, well, I never even related it to the internet. The original point, we're talking about streams or any video with an audio component that gets uploaded. That dynamic range is most preserved. Ooh. Okay, here's my chance. And I missed the spring. Because the one sentence, Pat. Get it to one sentence. Preserving dynamic range requires more data. And the name of the game when it comes to the internet is using as little data as possible for any given task so that you can maximize your ability or your bandwidth, your capability, whatever. And so, the more heavily you compress audio and video, the less data is required to get it out there to the world. And as a result, that means it's going to play better for more people depending on their own internet connection. Finally, Pat. Good gracious. What do we got here, Yosh? Oh my gosh. That ain't no Yosh. There we go. Thanks, Diary. Push you to change the channel quick. Right, if the parents were still awake, exactly. If you're watching TV late at night. The parents were asleep. You had to be ready to either hit the mute button. That was my move. The mute was the fastest. Bam. But that would totally wake them up. I definitely made that mistake a few times. Had the TV on at a reasonable volume, but then I'd be up, either go in the bathroom, grabbing food or something, and then the commercials come on, blast the parents awake. Classic 90s mistake. Okay, Jan saying it doesn't matter which headphones. All the same. Okay, enjoy the nap, Super Trucker J. Check out my boy, Super Trucker J. Thanks, M, Erica, Charles, and Misha. Okay, awesome level. They're all awesome levels, if I'm being honest with you. They're all awesome. So, the conclusion of that whole discussion is that platform to platform, Facebook compresses audio and video a little different than YouTube, and YouTube does it a little different than Twitch. And as a result, it may, even though the exact same signal is going out through Restream in my case, it ends up on the viewer's end, it might be different platform to platform, even though the original signal is exactly the same. Oh, I keep thinking I'm jumping over. Chat delay varies platform to platform. There's another one, and Twitch has the least. And Twitch actually gives you settings so that you can determine what you want to prioritize. I almost did it again. Like it has, you can make the lag more or less at the expense of quality. Oh, almost. Does YouTube have the most delay? I don't know. Stay down. There you go. Whoa. Whoa! We made it. Wow. Okay, checkpoint. Very nice. No! You see that wacky momentum I got? Almost bounced me off the wall. There's some progress there. We got it that time. No! Close. Facebook varies. Okay. There we go. I think that was right. Oh! There we go. This level's amazing. Whoa! Oh, did you see it stop short at the end? I forgot about that. All right. Oh, we're in there. Key in hand. Amazing level. There you go. Chewy Bat, another awesome level creator. Take that screenshot, people. Serving up some awesome levels here. I just know you can set it up on YouTube how long you want the delay specifically. Oh, maybe. So then maybe YouTube and Twitch do that? I know for a fact it's on Twitch. If I go to settings and stream, latency mode, low latency, best for near real-time interactions with viewers, or I could do normal. Enable the setting if you do not interact with viewers in real time. So I have it on low latency, and so that same setting is on YouTube, huh? I wonder where. Let me just check real quick. Message delay. How long you want participants to wait between sending left messages? No, that's not what we want. Yeah, I don't think I have it on my end. At least nowhere obvious. Not like Twitch, where it's like painfully obvious. Interesting. I'll have to look into that. Okay, love that level. People, have you liked the stream yet? That would be a nice thing to do. I'd appreciate it. No pressure. Just know I'm going to be very, very disappointed in if you choose not to. No, I'm kidding. Actually, I'm dead serious. No, I'm really kidding. Okay, let's get serious here. New soup. Taking damage is necessary in this level and in life. You're going to have some wins. You're going to have some losses. Some things are going to go how you planned. Other things are going to go off the rails. There's no stopping it. No matter who you are, how great you are, how terrible you are, you will experience both. So don't be too shocked either way. I'm not sure, Dari. Thanks, Jordan, Clumsy, Erica. The YouTube feed is behind on Facebook, like 10 seconds. Interesting. Ooh, I like this already. How dare you? I'm supposed to really do what it says. There it is. Hey, what's up, Ev? You mowed the lawn. Nice job. Nice job getting it done. It's just about that time for me, too. Pat, what are you thinking? On Facebook, you often respond to a message before you see it in chat. Interesting. So I wonder if somehow Restream... Because I'm seeing the chat through Restream. The Facebook chat, anyway. That was very cool. So it must... Oh, my gosh! It must somehow do a better job or a more efficient job of getting it to actually display. But I've also noticed that it doesn't display all the chat. Very often, I shouldn't say very often, but there have been many times that I have caught it. I'll glance over to the left and see the actual Facebook chat and notice there were a message or two that it never showed me. Oops. So it does a better job of displaying it quickly, but it leaves some things out. I'd almost opt for the slower version that's complete. But in Restream's defense, they're combining multiple chats. The chat window I'm talking about. Oh no, I keep thinking that's a twirl indicator, but no, it's telling me to get ready to wall jump there. Here we go. I'm gonna pay attention this time. A rare feat for me. So I should just twirl that. It's true. There have been times I'm trying to communicate something like it says, and you never get the message. Exactly. Exactly, and that's frustrating for everybody involved, the viewer and me. Because I have definitely had the experience many times of being in a streamer's chat, kind of waiting for an opportunity to say something if I'm going to say anything. Oh my gosh. And then ultimately, it gets ignored. And then you have to wonder, well, did they not see it? Or did they just not care? Or what? In other words, I'm saying I totally understand that from the viewer's perspective. If you send a message to the streamer, and the streamer just never acknowledges it, it can feel almost like a rejection. It can almost feel like a rejection, even though oftentimes it has nothing to do with a choice. That wasn't right, was it? That was close, though. That's right. Thank you, Kiwi. We're going to do supporter request line Friday. Because I failed to do it yesterday. And that often includes an opportunity for non-supporters to submit as well. I wonder if that's what it's supposed to be. Wait, how is that supposed to... Oh, I'm supposed to land on the spikes. Panic, think I offended someone by accident. Yeah, exactly. There's a lot, especially if you tend to be on the anxious overthinker side like me. I really can't appreciate. That's one thing where I'm not the best streamer. That oftentimes the way that I communicate can come across very harshly. In a way I don't intend. That was very cool. Oh. What's up, Steady Duck Gaming? Same way you just watch the stream. Well, that's the thing. All the more reason why I can, and why at this point when I watch a stream, it's pretty much always just as a lurker. Now I don't even want to bother. All the more reason why I try to consistently encourage the lurkers and say, hey, glad you're here. Never feel any pressure to say anything. Yeah, I can just hit that bob-omb to the left. That's what I'm failing to recognize. I keep aiming for it that way, thinking that's what I need to do, but I don't think it makes any difference at all. Oh my gosh, Pat. Yeah, if anything, you're probably supposed to hit it on the right side. Is it Twitch that allows you to delay comments and let moderators see comments a few seconds earlier? Would have liked that when a student came in and gave too much of his well, that's the ultimate. That is very stressful as a streamer. You know someone who you know in real life shows up and doesn't necessarily understand the dynamics of personal information. being a hazard in the context of streaming. Wow, that was like the most difficult to understand run-on sentence. And that's what I was... And see, there's the ADHD. That's what I was trying to get to, where I'm really not a good streamer. And, well, you can name a couple different ways for that. But one of them is definitely the way I communicate in that regard. There we go. So I think I wasn't even aiming for that side. It was just by necessity. I'm ready this time. Yeah, buddy. I will often say things in an overly complicated way. We got a checkpoint. Never have levels to submit. Love to see a spontaneous first clear race. Okay. Excited for Mario Odyssey? Yeah, I'm pumped to give it a shot tomorrow, Dan. Double star, remember turning on someone who didn't remember where? I don't know. I can Z jump while holding something in this Mario. There it is. Wow. Wow! Why you like me now? Whoa! Gotcha. No! I missed the bush! But that was a great run. Barely. Excuse you. There we are. Whoa! Almost. Happy Saturday, David. Appreciate you, Brian. Said thanks for streaming. Great. Thanks for being here, Brian. But yeah. See? I've been trying to get this point out what feels like for 10 minutes now. That I'll oftentimes say things in an overly complicated way and then start something and then not finish the thought. Never get to the ultimate point or the end of the thought. Which, I mean, as a viewer, it's kind of annoying. Wow, I didn't realize just how well I did that. Gotcha. One of your students still says it. I like you, which makes a lowercase g. I love that. Gotcha. Gotcha. All right, here we go. I'm ready now. We've made all the mistakes we need to make. I'm wrong. We need to make one more. Oh no. That's not gonna fly. No room for that much error. All right. There we go! How you like me now? We got it. We got it. What's up here? You gonna troll me? No. You're gonna reward me with a little smiley face and 150 coins. Couple one-ups to go. You already know. What do we got here? Oh, a couple more. What a level. What a very cool level that was. And a cool ending. Very well indicated. Very well indicated. Thanks, Diary. Thanks, Double Star Mom 35. Thanks, Em and David. Had lunch and a snack, got home. There you go, J-Man. Nice to see you. Andromeda. The Andromeda Galaxy. Wait, I'm having deja vu. I'm almost positive there's another level named Andromeda, or maybe it was this one, but I almost remember, almost distinctly, could just be a deja vu, but I have a distinct memory of at some point on stream seeing a level called Andromeda It's saying Andromeda Galaxy. And way back, like my first year of streaming, there was a viewer named Andromeda that came by. Anyways. The fact that you can maintain any kind of conversation while playing is impressive in my book. Hey, some grace from my buddy Jacob. Thanks, Jacob. It's a nice thing to say. And thanks, Jeff, J-Man, and Jacob, of course. And Toons Jen, my old buddy. Big shout out to Toons Jen. Thanks for the heart. Great to see you. Oh, buddy. I did not get the key. Maybe Supernova had one named Andromeda? That could be. Got a little Supernova. Wow! This is mayhem. Bad jump. Oh, we don't have a checkpoint, so we have the rare opportunity to reset that way and avoid listening to the music. Close. This is awesome. I love how this works together. Oh, now I see what's happening. It's taking a couple steps forward. It falls and then has enough time to take a few steps. Whoop! Okay. No! I didn't expect the spring. There we go. Big shout out to Toons over on Twitch. I keep forgetting the step. Pat? 1-2 step. Is there any difference in the Switch and OLED version? There is. Now, see, this is... For a long time, I would always Google everything. I'm old enough that I remember being so excited to have the ability to Google on my BlackBerry. I can remember thinking it was so futuristic to have a little Google shortcut on my am I saying it right? On my BlackBerry. Did I say blueberry? In any case, nowadays, now I don't Google anything anymore. Now, I always AI it and get a much more pointed... I get exactly the response I'm looking for right off the bat. No searching around. It's exactly right off the bat. Oh! Which I didn't even realize how much that wasn't the case anymore with Google. Because like I'm saying, I grew up appreciating it as, oh my gosh, this is unbelievable. We have all this information at our fingertips. But now I feel like you got to spend 10 minutes after actually doing the Google search. Oh gosh. Just to find what you're looking for. So, let me use... Does Google use AI? Yeah, they have the little Gemini summary they give you at the top. But here, let's use Grok 3 for this. You could use ChatGPT, any of them. But I'm going to type Michael's question in. I'm going to say, what's the difference between the Switch and the OLED version? And this is its response. You ready? Got to give it a second to think. Think it out. Think it out. And here's what it says. The Nintendo Switch and Switch OLED models share core functionalities, but differ in several key areas. Here's a concise breakdown of the differences. Great start. The screen. The OLED model has a 7-inch OLED display, offering vibrant colors and deeper blacks compared to the standard Switch's 6.2-inch LCD screen. Both maintain 720p resolution in handheld mode and 1080p when docked. Storage. The OLED version comes with 64 gigabytes of internal storage, double the 32 gigabytes in the standard Switch. Both support micro SD cards for additional storage. Audio. The OLED model features improved speakers for clearer, louder sound in handheld and tabletop modes. And then a little asterisk. Minnesotans can enjoy... Oh, never mind. Where did that come from? I got like an ad mid-response. Okay, in any case. Kickstand. The OLED has a wider, adjustable kickstand for better stability in tabletop mode, unlike the standard Switch's flimsier stand. Dock. The OLED's dock includes a built-in LAN port for wired internet, replacing one USB port from the standard Switch's dock. Battery life. Both models offer 4.5 to 9 hours of battery life, though the OLED's efficient display may slightly extend this in practice. Nice thought. Weight. The OLED is slightly heavier, 0.93 pounds versus 0.88 pounds without Joy-Cons, due to the larger screen and sturdier build. Price. The OLED retails at $350, $50 more than the standard Switch at $300. Performance and compatibility. Both use the same NVIDIA Tegra X1 processor, 4 gigabytes of RAM, and run all Switch games identically, with no performance boost or exclusive titles for the OLED. Recommendation. The OLED is ideal for handheld players due to its superior screen and audio. If you primarily play docked or already own a Switch, the standard model remains a cost-effective choice. Now, come on. How's that for, and I apologize for taking so long to read the whole thing, but I wanted to make the point of that very simple question worded, very basically. It's not like we gave it this huge prompt. It broke it down perfectly by category and even finished off with the recommendation kind of a TLDR situation or TDLR, TLDR, whatever. Let's get back to the game. Sorry for the delay here. That was cool. Oh, I'm in there. Oh, and I missed that one. There you go, Michael. And right now, the free tier of ChatGPT is awesome. So if you've never messed around with it, that's where I'd suggest you start. Just get the app, stick to the free version. You can send it pictures. Which, when I was changing, I've shared this before, that when I was able to, I tried and failed using Google to replace my rear view mirror in my car. It melted the glue. It got hot enough that the glue that was holding it onto the windshield melted. And I just went to my car one day and found the windshield had fallen right down there. And I tried with Google doing the steps, and it was a mess. Things didn't quite look the same. I couldn't get it to understand the exact kit that I had. Now, when I tried using it with doing it with the assistance of AI, I literally was able to send it a picture of the kit I was using, and it instantly I asked it to what did I say? Something like summarize the instructions for this particular model, and I basically I was pretending like I had a mechanic next to me that I could just show them and ask them any questions. It did such a great job. And it's the rearview mirror still on there. That was in order to get the car inspected. But that was when I really became a believer of just how much more powerful it is than something like Googling something. Oh, wrong way. Cliff Notes Wirecutter. There it is. Happy Saturday, Cy. And Kyle coming through with 500 stars. Thank you so much for the support. You are the super star leader. The star drop is... Okay, never tried ChatGPT. No clue what it is. Well, there you go. Now you know. Little AI app. I think it's too powerful in some ways. It's scary. Well, that's all the more reason why I highly recommend you yourself make your own opinion. Use it yourself. There's so many different narratives going around about AI and about this and that. Overhyped. It can't do this. It can do this. It's going to save the world. It's going to destroy the world. With all that noise, it can be very difficult to form an accurate assessment of something. So that's why, in my opinion, the best way to form a more accurate assessment of something, hands-on, use it yourself. Go direct to the source. Don't let someone tell you how to think about it. Hear it straight from the source, and then decide what you think about it. So I think with AI, the best way, that's what I would suggest, if you, like in Jen's position. once you download, it's like, now what? That's one of the weirdest parts with AI is we don't even know exactly how to use it best for every use case yet. So it's like, I think the easiest way to start is download the app, and then next time you go to Google something, put it into AI instead. And just see, and if you want, put it into both. But I think you'll quickly see that just doing that 3 or 4 times, you'll find that, wow, it's given me the exact thing I'm looking for, exactly what I want. Bam. So give it a try. And thank you, Kiwi. Sorry about that, Kosha. And hold on, Kyle came back with 500 more. Thank you, Kyle. Back to back. Appreciate you. Okay, Double Star Bomb 35 is saying, with all my food restrictions, there are no recipes with everything I use as substitutions. I wonder if ChatGPT can adjust recipes for me. For example, date sugar doesn't act like regular sugar. It's almost more like a flour. So that, yeah, I bet you it could. I would. Double Star, your homework is to try it and let me know how it goes. 1,000 stars from Kyle's out of control. Thank you for all the support, Kyle. You are definitely the superstar leader. Oh, gosh. All right. Now I'm ready. Yeah, that's the best way to make your own opinion, Jen. Just go straight to the source. Don't let other people tell you how to think. I'm not saying ignore all warnings of everything from everyone, but when it comes to how you think about something, I think there's a lot of value in going straight to the source. Oh, almost. What AI do you use? Oh, sorry, Mr. Say it. The one I was recommending is ChatGPT. The free tier is amazing, which is just a quick download. And like I'm saying, you don't even have to sign in. I don't think you actually, maybe you do for ChatGPT. Here we go. Now we're gonna get it. Same. Oh, I was wrong. Oh my goodness, Kyle is out of control. Thank you, Kyle. Kyle, hold on. I gotta play you a different song. I'm playing you the support song. You are amazing. Thanks for the support. But your original question was, which one do I use? And I use them all. But in order to stream on X, you have to pay $8 a month. And so I just tried that. I think I'm on month 2 now. I was multi-streaming to Kick for over a year, and I peaked at 5 viewers after a full year. So I said, you know what? Maybe it's worth trying something else, since I can just change. There's like 20 different platforms, even more than that, you can choose from in Restream. So I said, well, let's try X. I have an X account. I've been posting there every day for years. Maybe there's some viewers over there that would check out the stream. And right now, here, I'll look in a second. Here we go. Bam. Here's this one, and now we gotta leave a little distance, just like that. And they're just not just like that. Right now, there's 18 people watching on X. Shout out to my viewers over there. And my point is, in less than 2 months' time, I'm 18 on just a regular old Saturday, not even like any kind of primetime situation. Which is more than 3 times better than I did after a full year on Kick. So, with all that said, what comes with that, along with the ability to stream on X... Oh, I made it! Oh, I didn't make it, though. Is, you get extended Grok usage limits. So more often than not, Grok 3 is usually my go-to. But that's why. I wouldn't say it's necessarily way better or worse than ChatGPT. For my use case. It's going to be different for everyone. There we go. That was much better. That was not. Then we got to do a Z jump off of the P switch. There it is. That was tricky. Couple one-ups to go. I'll take them. No, yeah. I don't know if we got that last one. Unbelievable levels here, chat. Unbelievable levels. Really great stuff. And look at, there's the evidence. I did play it on another account. Remember when I started this level? I said having a flashback to playing another Andromeda. I bet it was this on my main account. Yoshi deserved better for sure. Thanks, Erica. Eugene, good to see you, Eugene. Over on Facebook, hit me with all the stickers. Appreciate you, Eugene. All right, let's keep it going. If you like any of these levels, chat, take that screenshot. And make sure you actually like the level. Give the level a like and a comment. The comment helps boost their maker score. The maker points. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 6. No 5. Yeah. There we go. Back at it again. Whoa. Oh, I can just jump on the spring and I'll get the coin. Oh, I think that was right. That was wrong. I think I'm going to the on-off. Whoa, too much momentum. Have you liked the stream yet, chat? There you go. Thank you, Eric. And you know what? Let me play a song for everyone who has. You beat TOTK, which is a Zelda, right? Tears of the Kingdom. I think that's it. Took me a while. You got to be prepared. Okay, now do the side quest. Congratulations, Taylor. That's a feat. That's definitely a gaming feat. If a maker has higher maker points, does that push their levels up more? I don't know. I as far as I know, they don't. Well, you know, that would make sense, though. But ultimately, well, you know what? Here's a great example. Now, let's see. Let's see what AI says about this question. What do maker points do in Mario Maker 2? Now, if I type this into Google, it would likely be a mess. In Mario Maker 2, maker points are a currency that reflects a player's reputation and activity within the game's online community. Here's what they do and how they function. They measure popularity and skill. Maker points represent your standing as a level creator. They increase when other players like, play, or complete your uploaded levels, and they can decrease if your levels are poorly received, as in they get booed. Leaderboards and rankings. Maker points determine your rank on the global maker leaderboard. So that's the main function. Higher points place you higher on the leaderboard, showcasing your success as a creator. So there we go. I'd say that's the primary. Unlocking features. While maker points don't directly buy items, they indirectly affect your ability to upload more levels. As you earn more points, you gain access to higher upload limits up to 100 levels. This encourages creating high-quality levels to maintain or increase points. Is that actually true? I thought it was 100 for everybody, no matter what. So that might be wrong. Multiplayer incentives. In the multiplayer versus and co-op modes, earning victories or contributing to team efforts can also boost your maker points. Wow, I didn't know that. Tying your performance as a player to your creator profile. I never heard that. Social motivation. Maker points serve as a motivator to create engaging, fun, and fair levels. Hey, that sounds like me! I'm always looking for the fair and fun levels. Levels that are too difficult, unfair, or unappealing may result in fewer points or even point deductions. And so it's saying if you want to earn maker points, upload levels that players enjoy, leading to likes and completions. Now, it didn't mention anything about the comments. Avoid boos from players, which can reduce points. Play and win in multiplayer modes. Consistently create and share well-designed levels to keep players engaged. In summary, maker points are a measure of your success and influence as a level creator and multiplayer participant in Mario Maker 2, encouraging quality content creations and active community engagement. So now I'm asking a follow-up question. I'm going to say, I heard that receiving comments also boosts maker score. Is that true? Well, let's see. It says in Mario Maker 2, receiving comments on your upload levels does not directly boost your maker points. Maker points are primarily influenced by likes, completions, boos, and multiplayer performance. Wow, so it must have just been a well, let me ask another follow-up question about that 100 level thing. And I'm going to say, I thought anyone could upload 100 levels per account. Let's see what it says. In Mario Maker 2, the ability to upload 100 levels per account is not immediately available to all players. Instead, the upload limit starts lower and increases based on your maker points. Is that real? See, why I have no idea. I'd have to leave the level. But I only have like a handful of levels. I've only made 3 in my whole life. And this particular account I'm on has 0. So I've never even gotten close to hitting a limit. Has anyone out there hit a limit where they weren't able to upload levels? Very interesting. Let me know, chat. Because it's not. You have the option to make 100 levels and your maker score is small. Huh. I think it got that one wrong. It may have got that one wrong, chat. But I at least didn't have to waste a bunch of time looking. It just gave it to me. There we go. Oh my gosh. And then I'm going back. You only have 35 levels on your account. Okay. Well, Ev, how do you know it would give, is it that it says like a number out of 100? Look at this, now this is here. This is crazy. Gotcha. Little tricky momentum thing there. Hey, we got it. Okay. Well, now we're going to do another interesting thing I like to do. We're going to send it a screenshot and defy it and say, wait a minute, I think you're wrong. If I go, look at this right here. This is, so here, we'll do it like this. To prove it to AI being wrong. I think it may have been like maybe it started that way. But I have literally, here, I have 0 maker points and that says 0 out of 100. So here, we're going to do this. I'm literally going to take this picture. Okay. And now I'm going to send that and say, how come it says 0 out of 100? Even though I have 0 maker points. Now, what I'm doing right now is an extra step, which is just over the top. But I like to, if I'm going to send a picture in, I always take a screenshot of it to strip it of its metadata before sending it. But again, I'm not saying everyone should do that. That's more of a me thing. So I'm going to say, then how come I have 0 maker points, yet it appears I can upload 100 levels based on the 0 out of 100 on the top right. And now I'm going to include that picture, or in this case, the screenshot of the picture I just took. And sorry, people, if I'm boring you, I apologize. This is a Saturday. It's a Saturday stream, so this is already a slower streaming day anyway. The numbers are almost always worse on the weekend. I see the confusion here. The 0 out of 100 in the top right does indeed suggest that your account has the capacity to upload 100 levels. However, the fact that you have 0 makeup points and haven't uploaded levels yet makes this a bit unusual. I can explain what's going on. The upload limit typically starts low, around 32 levels for a new account. It increases as you earn makeup points. Given your account shows 0 makeup points, 0 out of 100 might reflect one of the following scenarios. No, it's trying to explain it away. Game updates and changes. Wait a minute. Here we go. Game updates and changes. Nintendo occasionally updates Mario Maker 2, and in some updates they adjusted how upload limits work. It's possible that a past update increased the base upload limit for all players, even with low makeup points. That's what I think is most likely. That's what I think is most likely. So it kind of got there. All right, back to the game. Let's try. He has 2 recent levels. Let's try those. Oh, gosh. This looks tough. Got a low clear rate. Only 6 clears. Double Star just asked for a peanut butter cookie recipe using date sugar, no eggs, and a certain kind of flour. It included maple syrup, which you can't have, and asked it to tweak it again. All right. That was Grok 3. But what I would suggest is starting with ChatGPT. And I gave the whole little explanation that I use it as the default just because I pay for increased usage limits, but not directly. I indirectly pay for that. The main thing I pay for is to be able to stream there. So there we go, chat. Let's try this. Did I get the level code in? No. No, I did not. And I apologize. I know that is quite boring for many, so I apologize. Here we go. Back at it. There you go. Michael's into it. Shout out to my boy Michael. Good to see you, Mike. Ooh, low gravity. That's not right. Like this? Oh, that's the right order of operations. Wow. I think I want that shell. I think I'm kicking that shell. Oof. No. Maybe I just have to do it faster? No blame. No blame at all, Kiwi. And thank you so much for the 70 stars, Kyle. Appreciate that support. This star drop, if I can find it, is for you. Okay, I tried doing like fuller jumps to start. I don't think that's the way. A little earlier, it's a bit of an advantage, especially for that height. Oh, I go up and around it. That's what the coins mean. What's up, Balin? It's telling me to go up and around. Like this. Nope. I think. Maybe I still could be wrong, but I think that's right. It feels wrong. Milla thinks that's what it is. It could be. It certainly could be. Yeah, it looks right. ChatGPT said maker points do not affect the number of levels you can upload. At first, you were limited to 32, then 64, then 100. They were not tied to maker points. Wii U had an upload limit increased based on. Okay, so maybe it was maybe ChatGPT's given the better info here. That's interesting. And see, this is what I was getting at with depending on your use case. Like, if you're using it for medical stuff, one might be better than the other. If you're using it for, like, some kind of stock market prediction, it all depends on the use case is the point. Where we're asking about a very specific video game that's not even that big. It wouldn't shock me if one of them did a better job than another. Oh, almost. Okay, we almost got the beginning down. See, I'm trying to barely graze against the right side of it so that I automatically grab it and don't have to sacrifice too much momentum. Because that's what makes that difficult. It's keeping the momentum. Because see, that... If I carry too much momentum to the left, it's that much harder to get back to the right. There we go. That was much better. What is going on there? Maybe insta jump? Feels awkward. I think I might not be doing it right. But keep this in mind, people. AI will never be worse than it is today. It will only get better. Is that right? Something is not right there. I'm missing an important element of what they're looking for there. I keep thinking it has to do with the POW. Let's try grabbing the POW. It seems like it's probably not coincidence. It's on a POW. Them thinks grabbing the POW is a good idea. Let's try it. There it is. Grabbing the POW causes them to go into the low gravity float. Whereas if they're still sitting on the platform, see, that's not low gravity. Wow. And then you probably use it at the next part, and that's how you run through. Yeah, I think that's it. I think it is the POW. I just need you, POW. Oh, buddy. Hey! How you like me now? Okay. Wow, we need momentum so we can stay in the air a little longer there. We're getting it. I wonder what's going on there. I think that's part of what I'm safe to run all the way right. I think that's probably what's intended. And I keep trying to avoid doing that. It's making it harder for no reason, I think. Almost got that down. Even when I'm doing it wrong, I'm almost saving it. So that's good. Oh, buddy. Yeah, I think that's right. And I think I have to be fast enough to run under, jump up to the red coin, and bounce over to the right. I think that's the order of operations. There we go. That's the momentum you want. Okay. So if I land... I want to land at least in the middle of the platform if I want to run all the way to the right. What I'm thinking is the intended strat. Almost. I need the power with the red coin. Will power make the collect the coin? I don't know. I think we're going to have to get there to find out. Maybe, you know, maybe my instincts were right and I'm not supposed to run all the way right. See, it's always a tough balance for me because I tend to overcomplicate things and misunderstand setups. I'm very quick to believe I'm making it harder than it needs to be, but sometimes it does need to be that hard. Sometimes it is demanding in the way that I'm thinking, but oftentimes it isn't. It just feels like there's a certain flow or rhythm to that I'm missing. Like, see all this, now that we've done it a million times, see the rhythm to it? It's all... See, that felt right, and I did run all the way across. Okay, I think that's it. I think I'm backpedaling. I'm going back to Cali. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, there it is. I think I want that as a shellman. There we go. No, jump too early. Big progress. There we go. M and double star. Uh-oh. Finagle it. Yeah. No, what a waste. What a waste. What a waste. That's a great Kevin Malone line. Oh my gosh. That's a Z. Progress. PB and J. What a waste. There we go. Yeah, buddy. Saving it. Ooh. Z. We gotta do a big Z. Still progress. Oh, so sad when he spills the chili. That part's hard for me to laugh at. I feel so bad for him. Oh! That's like a... That scene is a comedic masterpiece, though, in the context of the way that they create the contrast. You're seeing him enter the office all proud of his hard work, and at the same time that you're seeing that, you're hearing his voiceover talking about all the steps that go into this very not complicated, but just a very involved chili recipe. Oh, is that right? Almost. Progress. And he spills it. And he's continuing in the in the voiceover. The voiceover continues. It's still talking about how difficult it is to make all the positive things around it. But what you're seeing in the scene is him scrambling to try to scoop the chili back up with his hands. Patty boy. No! Great run. Missed the up pipe. Too far left. There we go. No! Too late. This is just section 1, too. Good gracious. How did I pull that off? Now that's impressive. I could probably never do that on purpose. Imagine a tough Kaiser level, and that's the last move, is you have to put on a shellmet. Oh! Like that. Oh. If you're late to that spiny shell, there's a price to pay. No, I tried to rush it. That's not the place to rush, Pat. Just jump as soon as you land. That would be a better approach than trying to get there any earlier. Yes. That's what it's supposed to look like. That's the one right there. We've got the key. We've got the checkpoint. Oh, I don't have to Z there. One shell toss moves it gets you, yeah. That would hurt. I could just do like this. Oh, that's right. Hey, what's up, David? There we go. We're getting there. We're getting there. Wow. I'm better off doing a controlled jump once I get to the spiny and the blue dude and the bomb. It's a hurry up situation. There we go. That's much better. I may need to take an extra bounce there. Do you need to hit the on-off switch? I didn't see one. I just was looking at my next jump. Oh, it's like that. I have to hit it. And so, see, that one bounce prediction was correct. It's just not a min bounce. It's a full bounce. Oh, wow. As soon as I activate the on-off, I have to quickly be holding right again. That's what makes the biggest difference. Oh, also jumping into a falling shell makes a pretty big difference. Not in a good way. Cool, that was closer. And I also want to aim for the right corner, the bottom right corner. Oh, see, I'm drifting too far. I can't. I think the very center is as far as I can go. I can't go to the left side. Oh, there's no. That's the point of no return. You gotta know the ledge. Like Rakim and Eric B said. There it is. Where am I going? Oh, I need that, don't I? No? Nope, I'm jumping on it. Where am I going? Now back. Okay. Into the pipe. Betty boy! How you like me now? All right. Now what? I need a... What's going on? Okay. What a level. That just blew my mind. That level just completely blew my mind. That was really something. We did good at the end. Thanks, M. David, Michael, and Balin. There we go. Thanks, Double Star. Thanks, Jess, on the vertical. Okay. And let's do one. Well, let's do one more, actually. What was this one? Yeah, let's do this one. This will be a good send-off. And tomorrow we're going to try Mario Odyssey. Going to try Mario Odyssey tomorrow. I've only played it... I want to say I didn't play for more than an hour. I don't even remember how that all played out. And ironically did the same thing with Breath of the Wild. I don't have to rush. Do I? And so now I gotta get back. Okay. All right. We got a checkpoint. Now we got a little red coin challenge situation. Okay, start top left. That was cool. Hey, that's very cool. Nice. All right. Oh, we're in, okay. So there's a lot of red coins. Gotta do this one too. That was pointless. That was not pointless. And now we just gotta sneak back over. Whew. Alright. Now we'll go for this one. Ooh. Tricky. Gotta go on the right side. Great indication. Oh, buddy. Oh! That was so cool. This level's amazing. All right. That's our final destination down there. That's not how to do that part. But we got checkpoints. There we go. Is it Yoshi at one point? Okay, that sounds good. I always love to see Yoshi. There it is, Justice. Wiggling around here. I'm supposed to do this and then just jump out of the way. That's the correct approach. Oh, I was trying to quickly press left. And didn't work out. Oh, how you like that? A little coin grab. There we go. Oh, I failed to land. What a great level double stop on 35 said, and I agree. This thing is incredible. Very cool precision level. It's a very fun precision level. You could argue it's easy to make a precision level, but it's difficult to make a fun precision level. Ooh, that was tricky. Oh, my good gracious. Now I can... No, I don't think that was a great idea. Yeah, that wasn't a great idea, because I can't make it from here, can I? No, I'm going to get... I can with the spring, though! That level trained me for this. There's a little... There's actually a pixel right here I can stand on. It's just very difficult to land on. Hey, what's up, Spanky? I just played one of your levels, and I was singing your praises. I think it was yesterday. You are a great level creator. This is one of Keen's latest and greatest. Second to newest. It's really good. Just saying how it can be easy to make a precision level, but it can be difficult to make a fun precision level. And I'd say this qualifies. Oh. There we go. I just gonna run off, ironically. Okay, now we gotta go up here. I almost didn't even see this. All right. Nice. All right. I think we did it. It appears that we have done it. That was such a cool level. Cool. Wow. Keens, you really are incredible, buddy. You are bringing something special to the game. Who's that? Hear from someone who... Hey! That's nice to say, Spanky. Well, you are one of the many reasons this is my favorite video game of all time. And it's a unique situation in that normally you love a video game, like growing up, oh, I love Mario 3, or oh, I love whatever video game you loved. You never had direct contact with the people who made the game. But that's part of what's so cool with Mario Maker 2. Like in this case, I can tell Spanky directly, you are unbelievable, and you are directly responsible for making this my favorite video game of all time. So I really think that's a cool side of Mario Maker 2. When you compare the experience in there. Although I guess nowadays with the internet, there is plenty of opportunity to interact with game developers. So it probably does happen more than I think. In any case, thanks so much for being here, chat. That's going to do it for me. I'll be back tomorrow with some Mario Odyssey, giving it a whirl. I don't know what time. Probably earlier than later. This was much later than I was planning, so tomorrow will likely be earlier. So thanks so much for being here. Hope to catch up with you tomorrow. Thanks so much to anyone who hit with any stars, shares, follows, likes, gifted subs, all the above. Cash App, Venmo, any of the above. I really appreciate all of your love and support. And if you are someone that struggles with depression or anxiety, you are not alone in that struggle, my friend. That's something I struggle with. And there are a lot of us struggling, so if you're one of them, make sure you got someone in your life you can talk to about it, a friend, family member, loved one, or therapist, and try to get some movement in your life. Take a walk outside. Find a way to move that you don't dread. It can make a big difference in your day, your physical health, and your mental health. So I encourage you with that. Hold on to hope. Believe better days are coming, because you never know. Tomorrow could be the best day of your life, but you got to get there to find out. So hang in there. I'm rooting for you. If you're struggling right now, know that being in the struggle means you're still in the fight, and I'm proud of you for making it this far. Don't give up. I know life can get very overwhelming and hit you with some wild ups and downs, lefts and rights, traumas and tragedies, and have you feeling like everything's a disaster. Nothing's ever going to be the same. All my best days are behind me. I'm a disaster. Nothing can save me. Very valid to feel that way, but I promise you, it's not true. It's going to lead you to some inaccurate conclusions. A feeling can be valid while not being accurate, not an accurate depiction of reality. Like being really depressed, you're likely to think that people don't like you that actually do like you. But it's your perception. You're shaping your own reality. And so the more you can be aware of feeling those really strong negative emotions, the more you can guard against being a little too quick to believe your thoughts and conclusions while you're feeling that emotion. Easier said than done. Not trying to pretend it's just flipping a switch, but I think it's important enough to talk about at the end of every stream in the hopes that it encourages somebody out there that's struggling. And if you need a little family-friendly escape, I got you covered with thousands of hours of gaming content scattered across the internet. So make sure you're following Super Pat World, all one word, on every platform you could find me, which is a lot of them. So check me out. Thanks for being here. Hope to catch up with you tomorrow. Have a great rest of your weekend. Bye, everybody.